Okay. Good morning. Corey and I are here, and the forest keeps disappearing through the trees.
And scene.
Guys, I'm so sorry.
It's all right. It's all right. That was the best opening ever that we've had, because we got to make a joke. But welcome, Forrest, from Kawakami NFTs. I think it's Kawakami NFTs. It's Kawakami
Kawakami
anyway.
NFT, yep.
Yeah, and you guys are doing some really cool stuff with PFPs. The collection that you guys have is basically a wolf NFT, but you also have like your own token, and you're doing some really cool stuff. So yeah, I kind of want to dive into that. Welcome to the show. But it's been a while since Corey and I have been here, and we were chatting before the show about New York City NFT NYC. And like there's been a lot that's been happening. I woke up this morning and I had to catch up. There's meetings, there's events, there's all of this crazy stuff that's happening. I mean, bring on the NFT madness. Honestly, things are just only gonna get better.
I'm not the bubble. I'm not the bubble. I'm not the bubble. I'm not the bubble. I'm not the bubble.
So yeah, it's been a while. Forrest is kind of new to the Uplift. One of his team members has been with us for a really long time, done some cool builds. We'll probably go check one out later. But yeah, I'd love to get you, Forrest, to introduce your project. You guys kind of a little bit new on the scene, and I think it's really cool what you're doing. There's a lot of elements that you guys are putting thought into. So yeah, let's definitely dive in and tell us who you are, what you do, and what you guys are building.
Awesome. So yeah, my name is Michael. I'm a member of project member at Kawakami, and we're releasing a NFT collection coming up soon. So what you have up on the screen is our main website, but if you go to also nft.kawakami.io, you'll see our NFT website. And we're really lucky to have Galfies on our team. He's the NFT project lead, and he's a longtime member of the Uplift community. So yeah, that website is just nft.kawakami.io.
nft.kawakami.
Yeah, sorry about that. So like I was saying, we're excited and lucky to have Galfies on the team. I know that he's built a lot on your Wax server, and we're excited for you guys to come over to Ethereum. He was telling me that we'll be working together to build a NFT gallery once you guys get over to Ethereum. So
yeah, so Corey, maybe you can explain where we're headed with the Ethereum worlds for people who might be listening to this back and might be new to everything that we do here at the Uplift.
Yeah, I'm actually where to start? I was actually picking out some land for you guys now, Forrest. Just getting you guys on the spreadsheet.
Oh, that's so cool.
Yeah. And I noticed that we actually already have an entry in there because Jimmy's been blowing my ear up about you guys anyway. So yeah, we're going to a new ecosystem, right? So we've never been on Ethereum before. We don't know anybody there. We knew very few people there. So the one thing that really worked for us on Wax was partnering with 50, of the kind of, cooler projects that we thought would be really cool neighbors or whatever. that first thing we ended up selling out in 7 minutes. So it was kind of a big deal. And, we wanted to do even more than that for this move over to Ethereum. So we said, fuck it, let's partner with 100 projects in 1/3 of the time, which was a bunch of life choices all in one. But it's been working. I think we're pushing 65 projects right now. We got a creative world and a survival world. And actually, like once I pick this land out, we're going to be able to whitelist whoever you guys want whitelisted to that piece of land to start building in advance of the auctions that we're going to have for all the land around all the embassy plots on the 16th of next month, if all goes well. And it's looking like it is. Jimmy, I don't know if you saw in the team chat the tech that we need to actually do the map based auctions. Looks like it's like almost done already, if not done. So yeah, that's more or less it. We're rocking and rolling.
And I mean, like, yeah, we've been pretty successful on Wax, but like we're excited. I know you just like kind of found out about us recently. You've been talking to Golfies a little bit about like showing you around some of the builds and stuff like that. But yeah, I mean, it's going to be really fun. Like, you're surrounded by some really cool projects that we've kind of plugged into a creative server and a survival server. Like, and these guys are they're ballers. They're going to change the world with NFTs, some of them. And I would imagine you guys are too. There's some really cool things that you guys are doing, so I want to dive into that.
For sure, yeah.
But yeah, let's just start with like I'm curious, like, where does the name come from? Like, just for my own, like, what's the deal with Kawakami, right? Like as a person who's based in Japan, I just feel like there's something that I should know. Like, maybe it has no relation whatsoever at all, but like I'm just kind of curious.
Yeah, it's got a lot of historical meaning, and also even in Japan, has spiritual relevance and just a lot of historical context. So we start off as a meme token, which was called Kawakami Inu. Kawakami Inu is a type of wolf dog, basically. It's one of the closest descendants from wolves.
I believe it. I believe it is the closest descendant from wolves. It's like I think, yeah, it's one of them. It's either that or it is the Shiba one, but
yeah,
very similar, right?
That's what they say. It's the closest descendant from wolves, and there's a village in Japan where this breed lives. It kind of originated from. So that's one of the origins of the name. Sometime early last year, a lot of meme tokens and dog tokens were popping up that were kind of around the time that Sheeb and Doge were gaining in popularity, and Elon was tweeting and all these things. So this token came out, Kawakami Inu, and I was not part of the team then, but I ended up buying some of those tokens, and over time we turned into a community-run token and project. So a lot of community members who just owned the token were brought up into the team, and those who were the most active got sort of promoted up into leadership positions. So I became over time project manager, which I'm really happy and proud about. And we went through a rebranding phase where we dropped the Inu from our name, because we want to not just be a token, but a broader ecosystem for crypto and the metaverse. So we developed some other products, and we have this NFT collection coming out. And the NFT collection is only the first step as we're building additional collections. This is coming out on the 20th of July, is our Genesis collection. Followed by that, we'll be releasing Digital Land, and then play to earn game. So we're super pumped about that.
Yeah,
and
so I just like hats off, because like I love the storytelling ability that you guys have. Like I didn't know that much about it until a couple of days ago, where I really dove into it, right? But so like this is just great. I mean, like, they fought.
Yeah.
They defended and they survived, but everything soon changed. Before there were horses in our stables, before there were cats in our barns, there were wolves in our camps. We gave them our scraps, and they protected us with their teeth. Before civilization, before there were serfs and Agarian kings, before the holy books, before any books at all, we are kin. Like that's just great. I love it, man. Like it's so
agreed. That's fun, man.
It's really well
We're
done.
into it, and we'll be coming out with releasing a lot more lore and backstory, and then sort of creating a context for the NFT collection that we're releasing on July 20th. So there'll be more lore and storytelling that we're going to put out, and we're also going to be working on that with the community as well. And you'll notice that art that was next to the story that you just read, that was done by our NFT artist. He's actually the father of our founder, Andre, and he's a longtime comic book artist, and he does a bunch of different styles. So all the art you see, all the wolves that are drawn are done by him. And he's also created our NFT collection. You'll see some of the examples of that on the website, and also if you scroll through our Twitter feed.
Yeah, it's super cool, right? Like, I haven't had a chance to read through the white paper, but like as you guys can see, it's pretty extensive and dives into kind of all the things that you guys are doing with the tokens. And yeah, I mean, it's pretty cool, man. I'm excited. So I noticed that like right now in your Discord, the there's a whitelisting process, I guess, for people who own the Kami token. I think that's the KAWA token.
Yes.
And so I'm curious, like, is the whitelisting process going to be, how will this token sale work? Will it be only whitelisted people, or will the whitelisted people get the chance to pick them up first, and then other people can come in later?
Yeah, that's what it'll be like. So on July 20th, we'll be doing our whitelist sale, and there's been several ways to get a whitelist, and we'll keep releasing additional ways for folks to get whitelisted. But currently, the main way to get whitelisted is to own 100 million KAWA tokens, which at this moment costs about $40 to get 100 million KAWA tokens. So if you get 100 million KAWA tokens, or if you already own those tokens, then you just pop into the Discord server, and we have a how to whitelist channel. So you could go in there, and there's a form you could fill out to officially get on the whitelist, and we'll check to make sure that you have those tokens, or you can just open a support ticket in the server, and we'll check to make sure you have those tokens, add you to the whitelist. But we've also done collaborations with a few other communities, Mutant Shiba Club, and we've offered whitelists to Wolf Game asset holders, and some other collaborations that we've built. So when we do these collaborations, basically those communities announce that they're giving away whitelists. The community members will pop into our server. If they won that competition, they'll get on the whitelist. So we've whitelisted folks from a bunch of different other communities, but the sure way to get it is to own 100 million tokens. And we still have another 21 days until the whitelist sale goes live. So if anyone is interested, they could just stick around, pop in the server, follow our Twitter, and we'll be mentioning other ways to get whitelisted as well.
Yeah, I think like the Discord, I'll put it in the comments next to us. It should be on the website, which is in the comments already. So yeah, very cool. I like it. Corey, do you have any questions, or maybe we should do some gratitudes? Maybe we should.
Yeah, I'm actually. I just grabbed your guys'. I'm doing work.
Okay, nice.
Yeah, I'm gonna get the Kawakami logo up in the dome, and then we can head over and take a look at a few of the things that are going on in Degen and Ethereum. And then yeah, I think like I picked out a piece of land that's actually relatively close to spawn, so we can get there pretty close for you guys. And it's in that valley network right by the water, so I think like it might end up being like a really cool spot.
I did want to mention. Also, we were excited to let people know that we're doing a chess tournament in our Discord server. So if any
Sounds
listeners play chess, you could pop into the server and to get entered into a chess tournament that we're having. It's our first official chess tournament, and the winner will get 200 million KAWA. So that's enough to get you whitelisted and have a little extra. So that last day to sign up for the chess tournament is tomorrow.
Okay,
I
I'll go search out that link. I got too many windows open as always. But yeah, let's see.
Oh yeah, are you looking for the Discord link?
Yeah, I think it's just
It's discord.gg/Kawakami.
yeah, it's in the comments below. It's in the links below to this video. But yeah, okay. One more time. Discord.
Sorry. Discord.gg/Kawakami.
Right. Sweet.
I would type it in the chat, but I'm using my phone, so I don't have a keyboard in front of me.
No, it's all right. No worries. We'll pull it up. So yeah, very cool. Definitely go join the Discord. So and actually, Corey finishes this up. You guys are Golfy's you're kind of lead NFT guy who just jumped into the stream now. Nice. Good morning, Golfies. He messaged me earlier and he pointed out that he's been in Uplift for quite some time, and he's going to actually you guys are going to be giving away a plot in Uplift to some lucky viewer or some lucky person who's plugged into what's happening. I mean, that logo looks pretty sweet there,
right? And it might, if you guys have a higher resolution one, if you guys want me to put up a higher resolution one, we can do that. I just grabbed the one off Twitter.
That's awesome. I didn't know you'd done that. That's excellent.
I just did it in the last like 5 minutes. I'm like, all right, you guys are in.
Cool.
Jimmy's like, pick up some land now. He's cracking the whip, so doing work.
Yeah, that's really good. So yeah, this is the what are you calling this? This is the new portal hub, basically, right? Like that.
Yeah, this is going to be the Ethereum dome, right? So the 100 projects are going to have their logos up there. There's going to be space to have a few more portals. I think there's probably going to be a couple more maps, at least on Ethereum over time, right? But the entire thing is going to be part of the huge dome complex that's going to be basically everywhere that we're multi-chain, right? So there's going to be a bunch of domes like that around there for Solana and new coin and all the other crazy places that we're going to be going to.
That's crazy. I love the character that's being built into Uplift gradually over time. I had to. I couldn't join the call at first, but I was watching it. I had to jump on to join you guys because I just find it fascinating, and the amount of character being built into Uplift over the time. It's just it's creating something pretty special. I mean, it's not a short term thing. I think it's really cool.
I couldn't agree more. It's definitely not a short term thing. Well, I think that recording of history into it, right, has sort of been the sneaky secret sauce of everything that we've been building, right? Because you can go to those places where things have been going on for a long time, and it almost has that sense of history already. Now, granted, I'm super fucking biased, but what are you gonna do?
Well, no, but like you've been here for a while, Golf. It's like you've been in the metaverse building for a while over on the Wax Worlds, right? Like you've seen a lot of it go up.
But I remember when I first played on Uplift, on the Uplift server, there wasn't that much, because it was so new, and there were some cool plots, but like the cool plots were like very thin and far between. And then like as I did my daily journey to my plot, because my first plot wasn't near spawn. I'd see it being built up. And because I was a noob at Minecraft at the time, I used to walk to my plot. So, and it was quite far. And like I remember doing that walk like every day. Go at spawn to get some materials off someone, walk to my plot, and I'd see the world being built around me. And then by the time I'd finished, which took a while for my first plot, there was like half a world built. Then by the time I did my second plot, there's now a vibrant, exciting world of just crazy creativity done by people who are just building on the blockchain. I just think it's awesome. So the fact that you guys are moving to F is awesome. I have a question actually. I actually should know the answer to this, but I have to ask. Is the F servers going to be creative, or are they going to be the same as Uplift? Uplift, sorry.
Yeah, so we have two. There's going to be one which we're flying around now, which is called Ethereum. This is a creative server, and then there's another one which is a DGen 1, which is a survival server. So I believe Corey found you guys a plot just like fairly close to spawn in the survival server, which is a really cool server. Actually, it's got
Yeah, it's gonna be
this,
awesome.
like the map and the earthworks, the canyons and the valleys and the color schematics. It's just brilliant. So yeah, it's gonna be really cool.
It's gonna be good. I'm gonna head over there now. So this is I just wanted to pop by Ethereum. That meta art thing, we're gonna have to get Gary on a new video for that because I haven't seen it since they did the full.
There is a video for that actually. We have one.
Is there?
It's been put up on our YouTube.
Oh well,
we do probably need another one because they threw up a bunch more artwork since that one too. So
all right. So the Rocket Gallery. What's up?
Yeah,
So
please.
yeah. I wanted to come pick up. So this is this is just a little bit north and east of where we're gonna put you guys. But yeah, I need to check this out because I've seen pictures and it was just like, what is happening?
It's flipping huge. I walked up those stairs the other day and it took forever, and it's like scary because you think you're gonna fall off and die at every time you go around the corner, and it's like, oh man, I'm gonna have to walk all the way back over here again. I didn't have any food. I didn't come to DGen 1 prepared.
Right? Yeah, and so this is a survival thing. I just happen to have super duper mod powers.
But yeah, from an artist perspective, I think this is a really
Hey Jimmy, we're gonna need to block some. There's a comment section just went a little bit bananas. Never mind, I got it. Apparently, there's some overpriced Tinder stuff that we really needed to learn about.
Yeah, I wonder what happened there. I mean, just let the people howl at the wolves in the room, and things start to get weird.
Well, that's awesome.
I like it. But yeah, I like it. Like it's good. Like I'm super excited to have you guys in here and playing around with it. Like I think I'm a little bit new diving in to what you guys are doing, but I like the idea that you decided to have a chess tournament in Discord. Like that's new and unique and original, right? That's right.
Yeah, that's fun.
Yeah, we never planned that as we're going to host a chess tournament. Just one of our mods set up a chess bot, started playing chess games. So we decided, hey, let's throw a prize at this, like 200 million KAWA. Let the community have some fun while we build our game. Because obviously we're building a game as well. It's not going to be 3D like yours, but we are super excited about the mechanics of it. But yeah,
this is you guys.
Oh, this is us.
Yeah, that's a pretty awesome plateau.
Yeah, it's basically, I think we're basically looking down on it right now. It's all the plots here are 32 by 32. Imagine building a big, huge gallery up there, right? Showing off everything you guys are doing, but it's right on top of this cliff.
That's amazing.
That's gonna be awesome.
What do you think, Forrest? Do you have any creative ideas for a gallery?
I don't know. I'm gonna hopefully mint some really awesome NFTs and put them up there.
You guys have a railway network underneath you.
Beautiful.
It's some free resources from that.
That's beautiful. Yeah, I can't wait to get building on that. I shall get the team building as soon as possible.
Yeah, like Corey said, basically you guys just need to provide your your usernames for the game, and then you can build the second you're whitelisted, which is pretty cool. You can start like today.
Yeah, we can do it today.
Oh, I'll get started later. I will say now that we will have the best gallery on the server.
Okay. I mean, you're on the same server as Rocket Gallery, so like that's some fighting words right there. I'm excited to see if you can pull that off.
Yeah.
Oh, we're gonna pull it off.
That's awesome.
Very confident. Overly confident.
I like it. All right.
I'm excited. Yeah. I think we're gonna actually come and join you guys on your Twitter Spaces probably next week sometime. Which would be really fun, learn a little bit more about it. But I want people to like and tweet this out. I think what we're going to do is we're going to give away a plot courtesy of you guys in Uplift, and maybe we'll figure out a way to randomly generate. We'll figure out a way to randomly generate a winner from the comments in that Twitter feed. So I'm gonna say this: Howl at the Moon.
Howl at the Moon.
Yeah.
Just in general, like right now.
Howl at the Moon. This hashtag under your thread. I'm gonna put it up there. The original tweet that you guys put out, and then next Monday, Corey and I will come back on, and we'll search that comments, and we'll give out an NFT to one lucky winner that will comprise of an Uplift land. So we'll give you guys some time, because like we're in different time zones, and like hopefully, you know, somebody from your community or somebody that pays attention to this video will be able to go in and get a free Uplift NFT land key over in one of our wax servers, courtesy of you guys, which I think is going to be really awesome. So yeah, let me just find that tweet, because I kind of lost it now. Again, too many things. So is there anything else you'd like to mention? I think, Corey, we're also going to go out and check out I also want to go out and check out Golfy's plot that he built like right next to Spawn and Uplift. It's pretty it's pretty mind-blowing, and I don't really understand it, and it's a little bit freaking me out, to be honest. Like, there's some really interesting things happening in that tree, as you mentioned. And I kind of want to do that. So
yeah, check it out.
Duffy, did you want to talk a little bit more about the game before we look at your plot?
Yeah, I mean, what I will say about our game is that the details of it come out this week. The white paper on the NFT website is going to be updated, so we can include some of the other stuff we're doing, because we're doing some environmental stuff. We're doing stuff with we've got some like an e-commerce coffee shop, which is currently trading, and a lot of the proceeds from that go to burning our token. Our whole ecosystem is built around burning our token, so we want to make it as deflationary as possible. But yeah, I mean, in terms of details for the game, I guess just stay tuned for the white paper. It's in a nutshell, it's going to be the small guys versus the big guys, and the land plots are going to be heavily skewed in favor of some super, super, super rare plots, which a very small percentage of the mint will get. But yeah, it's going to be really interesting. I think the mechanics as a gamer myself is something that I want to play. So yeah, I'm excited about that.
That's awesome, man. That's always a good sign. Like when you get to that point in your sort of development or brainstorming where you want to ape into your own shit. That's like, okay, let's write that shit down. It's good stuff.
It's like, I know what the rarest NFT is, and I want to buy one of those off the floor.
Right?
You know?
Yeah, exactly. That's awesome. That's when you know you got it. All right, well, let's get some gratitudes up for me. This morning, I'm grateful for all the positive people in my life. I woke up really tired this morning, Jimmy, and like that, you know, Chan is like all up in my DMs being awesome, and Ken Bozak is like, good morning. Like he barely ever does that, and just kind of randomly knew that I needed a little kick in the ass. So I'm really grateful for that. So anyway, well, Golfy, since you've been around the Uplift for a while, let's start with you.
Awesome. Yeah, actually, before we do this, could we tell Forrest what the gratitude wall is for? I don't think he's aware of what's happening here.
Oh yeah, all right. It's a great idea.
Forrest is
randomly assume everyone knows what's happening here. So we have this tradition for in the Uplift of every time we have anybody on the show, we write down, you know, one thing that we're grateful for, sort of encouraging that practice, scientifically proven to make you happier, whether you're starting at a down point or a high point. It all works, right? And it also creates this really interesting living monument that is kind of big now.
Yeah, it's huge now.
Right, so these are all gratitudes. Like every single one of these monuments is full. And you know, we've had some pretty famous people on, you know, from the crypto space or whatever, which is kind of fun. But mostly you just like the people that are part of our kind of ecosystem and family are all encoded here. And it's just something that we really love doing. It's actually something that has become kind of common throughout the Uplift, right? So if you guys can, I would personally consider it a total awesome favor if you guys put a gratitude wall up on your plot, just because the more we see those things, I think, you know, little by little, I think we can have a measurable effect on the world. So yeah, that's what this is. That's what we're doing.
I think we should definitely have a gratitude wall, Forrest, on our plot, where some of our community members can come in and post what they're grateful for. I think that would be a really nice idea.
Cool.
Let's do it.
All right, so
But yeah.
golfies, big, small, doesn't matter. What are you grateful for in this moment?
I'm actually going to be slightly controversial, and I'm actually going to say I'm grateful for Forrest because he's the favorite person. He's my favorite person right now. He works so hard, and yeah, I want to be grateful to Forrest for all the help he's given me with everything over the past couple of months. So yeah, I'd like to put that down.
Awesome, done. I threw in from Kawakami so we can get some people know where to look for you guys. But that's brilliant, and that's not controversial at all.
Thank you so much. I appreciate that.
Yeah, I'm grateful for Jimmy all the time, and so I mean, by all means, feel free to make it weird. Forrest.
Well, I appreciate Golfy's what he said about me, and what makes my work possible is that I'm grateful for my fiance, who supports me every day and helps me get through the day and keep working hard. So, if I may put that there.
100%, of course.
Oh, that's so sweet. That's awesome.
Yeah, I resonate with that a lot. If it wasn't for my wife, none of us would be here. You'd all be doing something else, but you wouldn't be here.
I'd have never got to build an Uplift. That would have been no good.
Right?
I'm grateful for Golfies reaching out to me again. I met Golfies, I don't know, a few months back at least, and we were chatting, I think in Discord for a bit. And I got busy, and I guess he got busy, and all of a sudden, we just kind of reconnected last week, and I was scrolling back through our chat, right? Like, because people come in and out, and I was just like, man, we never put together this post. We never did that. Like, we just our kind of conversation just kind of dropped off, and he was working on something else at that time, but in the meantime, now he's created this really cool model for what you guys are going to do next, and I'm just excited to see it. So yeah, thanks for reaching out again, man. That's my gratitude. I'm super excited to see what you guys are going to do, right?
Oh, it's my pleasure. I'm very, very happy we made that connection again. It was a great idea. So yeah. Oh, are these pictures from Are these pictures from the NYT? Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
I haven't been here.
Yeah, we're so happy hour Friday, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Twitter Spaces, but we're all going to meet in game at Times Square here. We got a bunch more pictures to put up. Yeah, I got to hang out with Adrian from Wombat. We ended up polishing off a bottle of really amazing port, just sitting in the lounge. He's like, yeah, whatever. Brings his own glasses and a giant bottle. He's awesome. Anyway, cool. Yeah, this is it was Russell, Jen's husband, just took a look at Times Square on Google Maps and built this rendition. I'm just still blown away that it worked out as well as it did.
Yeah, it's really cool.
Unreal.
When you're done showing this off, you should head on over to Spawn and Uplift.
Okay.
We'll go check this out because honestly, I'm a little bit freaked out. I turned around and came back to the surface because I didn't know what was happening. Golfies. It was a little bit weird. So you want to go? I think you want to go directly. You want to go directly east of here. So
there's a big tree in the sky that I always fly towards. I'm not very good at flying. Everyone always takes the mick out of me because I always die.
Yeah, it's actually straight that way, Corey. And then it's actually a little bit complicated to get there because the person right in front of you blocked the route. Actually,
yeah, I know.
You gotta go up on the tracks. I think at some point. But yeah, if you can get up on the tracks.
Is there background noise, or are you just hear me okay?
Yeah, I can't hear any background noise.
Really. And I think you're gonna have
to
walk.
Here before? I don't know if I've ever seen this.
It's funny. It doesn't matter how many times you go through the Uplift World. You're like, oh, what's that?
Yeah, I remember the days in the Uplift where we could actually keep up. It's just
okay. So
remotely
this
possible.
way,
right past this.
We built that as well.
Oh, you guys built that as well. Oh, okay. So you blocked your own path. I see.
Oh man, I like that dome. Oh, now, so that's cool.
So if you go right, that's the one that I want you to go to. That's the one and you got to go down the steps and then you got to go around the right side to get in. It took me a while to figure that out too. But go around, go around all the way around here to the other side. Follow the globe around and then you get in. And then I'll let Golfies take it from there. 'Cause
There was actually originally, and I admit
Right there.
this. The rail got connected to our railway network at one point, and I got in trouble. So the very top.
Yeah, so this is really cool. Like I don't like I like these little faces that kind of appear there at the bottom because of the burnt out fires. Like it looks like little frogs and stuff. It's super awesome. I really like the aesthetic of that.
Yeah, so the town here, which is next to the dome, is we built this entire town, and then like I always like to do green things for things. So like with Kawakami, for example, we've got this a virtual forest where you can plant trees, and those trees get planted in real life. So we've planted like over 2,500 trees now, which is great. So when I was playing Uplift, I wanted to do a similar thing. So we built this town. I thought, okay, next to the town, we'll build this dome with a forest in. The forest is gone now. And then within this forest, what I'm going to do is for every tree we plant in Uplift, we're going to plant one in real life. This is just me doing it by myself. And I planted like 100 trees in respect to this place. It was cool. But yeah, the town that's next to this is an entire town. And then if you go to the bottom of this tree, this leads to like a maze system.
The bottom's crazy.
But the entire town, like the helicopter, we've got the helipad, there's a police station, there's like a house.
Like helicopter pad. That's
awesome. So they shouldn't have much trouble. Like this is Uplift, Corey. They shouldn't have much trouble building a gallery, right? They'll be all right.
You'll be all right.
Go and check out our like I say, if you go to the bottom of this, there's even a maze down there which we've hidden. This was all the last
Anyone else busy?
Yeah, it's like that's funny. I used to be a tree planter, in real life, which is hilarious. But like it's not easy to plant 2,000 trees, but we did it a little bit of a different way. But yeah, it's super. Like, yeah, this is weird, man. It's really trippy.
It's trippy,
and I'm like, am I gonna get eaten by a wolf? Like, what's happening here? Right? Like, I'm totally gonna get lost.
Mushrooms.
Right. It's a great little maze. It's pretty.
I'm never gonna get out of here.
Never gonna get out. Thank God for hashtag.
At least 2 more mazes.
What's that?
There's actually 2 more mazes hidden in this plot.
Hey, you guys should hide Kawakami whitelist things, and then everywhere in the maze just have QR codes that go to how to buy the actual token. Because obviously we want to get everyone to buy the token to whitelist themselves, right?
Right.
That's a great idea, Forrest. Why don't we do
here all week?
That's really cool. Yeah.
That's fun. This is great, guys.
Yeah,
right, I'm just gonna hit spunk. So I'm a chicken.
Go to the town. Go to the actual roads, and you can't get lost then. And then you can just wander around the town.
Right.
And
so how do I get out of here?
I would just spawn and then fly to town. There is shortcuts down here, but I mean it's a convoluted, complicated route. I'm not gonna lie to you. I get lost there myself. The maze there,
I don't have.
It's huge.
I don't have
no. So this is how much of a noob Corey is with creative. Like he's saying fly. Like we show up in survival worlds without capes. Without rockets, without anything, and we're just like,
right?
What? We can't fly, and everyone's looking at us like, you could.
What's wrong with you?
The right
yeah,
shit, right?
I agree.
That's great. So you've got your own little community down here. Then Golfy's like you built that's 3 plots on the build now. Like how big is your little empire down here? I mean, I knew about the kind of empires in Uplift, but I didn't know about this one until today.
So the town here is 4 plots large at the very top. So it starts here with the train station, and then everything the road is connected to is what we built. Me and a friend built originally. She did a lot of it. She was really good. And then underneath the plot, there's actually 6 plots because 2 of them we don't own, but people gave us access to. And if you get to the last level of the maze, then that actually just goes to other people's plots now, and they've just let us build there. So the plot size is 4, but it is 6 if you go low enough. And yeah, each building has been very uniquely designed. The thing that I like about this is that everything's quite small. Like there's nothing huge here. Like if you look at that building, it's not like one of these epic massive buildings. It's small, it's detailed, and we like and that was my favorite thing about it. I mean, you go in any building and you'll see inside there's details like.
I like it too. Like it's pretty cool, right? Like hats off to the people who build giant towers, but like these little cityscapes, especially in survival, are clearly underrated, right? Like,
I am dying.
Oh yeah, we've even got a secret base at the end of the road on the right.
What you
That's
do?
awesome.
Blue pets, because red pets are lame.
I want people, like, so if you're listening to this back, please go and find this. Again, it's quite easy to find.
Take
It's
a right.
just east of Spawn and Uplift. But take some images. I'm going to do the same thing when I get some time, and we'll put a blog post up about this, because this is a really cool build for sure.
Hey, get out of here! Shit, I'm gonna die.
Yeah, so
I
don't actually have
do have a
this
sword.
land. I've got quite a bit of land, but I don't have this land anymore because me and the other creator parted ways. But it is a very cool plot, I think.
A firing spider tumbling down the stairs.
Right. Well, this is the thing. Like I'm running around Uplift basically naked.
That's not
Like
bad.
you do.
So you just started Golfies with this whole Minecraft thing when Uplift came out, and now, like, we're looking at this is a survival thing. Was there a transition that you went through creative, or were you just like, no, screw this, I'm a hardcore gamer, I'm gonna do this survival
No, so
from the beginning?
The first plot that I built was nearby here, and it was a concrete pyramid, and me and my kids did it together, and it was literally just concrete blocks in a pyramid, and I was so proud of it. I thought this is the best thing that's ever been made in any game, never mind Uplift.
Ever.
And it was terrible. My kids took the mick out of me, and I couldn't let that stand. But I was also very lucky that I had some people around me which were very good at building, and we didn't really mean to make a town. We just made, like, I think, a pet shop, and then we made a cafe, then we made a police station, and then we made it was like, okay, this is getting out of hand now. And then my other builds are just stuff I've done for fun, really, just like tree-related stuff or little puzzles. But yeah, it's been great fun. And and now, like, I've got my own NFT projects, and these things are coming together. It's cool. And I think we should definitely stick some whitelist plots on Uplift Forest. I think we should make that a priority because that sounds fun.
Yeah, and I'm excited to see the gallery that you guys put together, because, like, you got some pretty cool artwork on your NFTs, and, like, even as Forrest was saying earlier, like, the artist that does your artwork on the site and stuff like that isn't necessarily connected to those NFTs is pretty cool as well. So I'm excited to see what you guys are going to do with that.
Yeah, I mean, in terms of resources, our team doesn't have as many as other teams. I mean, I think that's fair to say. But when we've got people like Forrest on the team who just work so hard, and we've got, like, some diverse skill sets, and we've got people like, the artist who is a family member of one of the team. It's enabling us to do great things with what some would consider limited resources, which is a lot of fun.
I'm gonna get you in trouble here, Forrest, because I know how busy you are. But, like, you've been playing around with Uplift for like a week. I don't even think you're in game yet. But, like, are you gonna be one of these people that are in there, like, trying to figure out how to build, like, the best gallery in all of, like, DGen 1? I mean,
Yeah, no, I'm excited. I can't wait to get whitelisted. I'll pop in there today.
That's really
Jimmy,
I'm gonna start spending. It's going to be detrimental to my work.
This is
So
the thing that happens. The
lost
way
it there.
to do it, right? And remember, like, Mike from EOS USA, Jimmy was always like that. I think the way to do it is make them not different, right? So if you're in there, building stuff, just keep your main goal for Kawakami in mind, and see how you can leverage that to serve both things at once, right? I mean, that's ultimately, I like the low key thing that sort of keeps the Uplift running, even from us, right? Like we've got all these big goals, whatever, it's fine, right? But, like, how do you do that with all the tools that we actually have at our fingertips? And we always find kind of fun ways to do it. So
I don't even know if Corey knows this yet, but, like, recently I've been kind of teaching myself to build in survival, right? And so I've been building these, like, little one room, like Japanese style, like, buildings and stuff over near the gratitude central point for the gratitude rail, which is it's really quite fun, like, when you figure it out, right? And, like, watch tutorials and stuff. But I'll tell you, like, for me, like, our economy, our in-game economy is a godsend, because that's the only way I would ever get any of this done. The fact that I can, like, it's funny because like I pop into Uplift and London, two of my favorite shops. I just, change the server to those, and then I go on a massive shopping trip, right? Like, and like one of them's a nether shop and one of them's like a normal shop. Like, it's just like, it's huge. The amount of as a non-Minecrafter, right? Like the amount of ability to be able to do something in survival without having to go and mine all of those blocks out of the ground. Like, I don't know what your thought is on the tokenomics of the in-game economy golfies, but like, I know you're kind of plugged into that for your own project as well. But like, did this make a serious difference, right? Like when you first got there, the economy was already kind of, kicking off, but it's really kicking off now. Like, how much easier does it make to play this game, right?
Well, it works now from just a new player's perspective, because you can go to a place and you can get the items you want. You don't have to be a survival Minecraft player anymore, which you did have to at the start of Uplift. I mean, you can imagine how many materials I needed for my plot, and I'm not a Minecraft expert. I only learned to build. When I go to Nether, I die. So having this economy in game now is makes it very accessible, and it rewards players as well who have the shops, which is great. So, although
the worst way, like honestly, the worst way to die in survival is like falling from a high place, right? Like if you break a block and you drowned in lava because you tried to swim, that's okay, right? Like if you get like one of those creepers comes up behind you and blows the smithereens out of you, like it's all right. But like you're on your toes so much walking around trying not to die, and then you fall from a freaking high place. I mean, like that's like, and like I was like you golfies, right? Like I didn't really know the value of like setting a bed. Like Corey knows this. Like when we first got in the game, and like it was one server. Like I tried to walk to the plot, from Old World, over to Genesis, which was all one server, and it was a 2.5 hour walk. And like I would get almost there, and I would fall, and like I couldn't get out because I was floating in the water, even though it was creative.
Oh, Jimmy.
It was a really big pain in the ass. We've come a long way, Corey. We've come a long way. Jimmy's building tiny houses now in the Uplift.
Yep. This is all happening. It's a brave new world.
I was always quite lucky because whenever I did die, and I lost my stuff in the Nether, that people would give me new stuff. If I'm honest, that was a big help for me. I had buddies come along and here's a new shovel, golfers. Look after this one.
so you missed the first part, Corey. Sorry, you missed the first part, golfies. But I think Corey kind of explained, like, if everything goes according to plan, the 20th, will be our sales for Ethereum.
The 20th.
The 16th.
Sorry, yours is the 20th. Ours is the 16th. I got confused. There was this one in there, right? Yeah. But so it'd be cool to see. That's a few weeks, but like, you put up the gallery, and you guys, like, honestly, Corey, you outshined me on that one. Like, that's, in my opinion, the perfect location for Kawakami, Howling at the Moon Wolf gallery, right there on the plateau. Like,
I would love to say that was entirely on purpose. I was just picking it based on real location and kind of what we have available or whatever. But I knew it was gonna be pretty good because like right next to the water. It actually does have, because I was wondering if so that plateau that we were looking at, it actually has the cliff in it. So it's the right on the edge where you guys are going to be situated. So it's going to be a pretty amazing spot to be able to build. And we've been talking about this for a while. Like when we first started doing this, we'd basically just like spawn a map and go like, oh, this will probably work, and we would just kind of use it. Right. This was the first time for Ethereum and DGen 1 where we went through like 20 maps. Right. We looked at all sorts of different kinds of seeds, and Dr. Wayne was in there kind of checking them out and really wanted to get stuff. And I like there's a dearth of terracotta in the worlds, right? So one of the reasons why we went with this mesa biome is that there's like a very tiny slice of mesa biome anywhere in the Uplift. But just the height of the cliffs and just how it all ended up working out, it's just super picturesque. I couldn't be more excited about it.
Awesome. Actually, a quick question on that note. The Ethereum server, the survival one, which deploys. Because it's a brand new server, there's no shops. I'm guessing you can't shop in the Wax network and take it to
you can network? Yeah.
Oh, you can. You can.
Once you're in world, it you're just in the Uplift, right?
Oh,
Just
okay,
the
awesome.
NFT that's going to give you land ownership and access rights. It's going to be on Ethereum. That's it. So it's
I
already
was
attached.
perfect.
Yeah, it's already attached to the survival network. So you can go and get stuff or bring whatever you have in there to build, and it's all connected.
I thought they might have been kept separate. I don't know why I thought that. But that's awesome because that means that means Forest. We have stuff to build with. I was worried we'd have to build out of like grass, dirt to begin with. But yeah, that's
you
perfect.
should be good.
Yeah, don't worry. There's no possible way you can build a worse triangle than your first one. You've got all the availability of the uplifting economy at your disposal now.
Perfect. That does make things a lot easier.
I like it. So yeah, again, go to that tweet. It's in the comments. Hashtag Howl at the Moon for your chance to win an NFT land key. Thanks to Kawakami NFTs. And yeah, I guess Corey, maybe on Monday morning and chill, we'll go and we'll give one out. And maybe we can even pop by and see if you guys have put up any progress on that side of things. So definitely reach out to Corey or to myself if you can't get a hold of Corey. If you have any questions about building in DGen, but like get us your usernames and we'll get you guys whitelisted so you can. Put something out there.
Yeah, we need to set up a chat, maybe on Discord if that's where you guys spend the most time with me and Jen too, Jimmy. And that way we can make sure we could fast track all that stuff.
Golfies, any idea of what our plot is going to look like on that amazing cliff?
I'm not sure. I'm thinking that maybe we'll do a two-stage build where stage one will be we'll just dig down a bit and maybe make like a sunken forest and put some whitelist passes in there. And then while people find the whitelist passes, then we can I can design the gallery, and then maybe we can look at some stuff together, and then we can build that second.
Yeah, think in terms of it'd be awesome for because people are going to start kind of wandering around trying to figure out where they want to buy next to and stuff too, right? So we can get your logo up. And if you guys can think of anything, like if you have any banners ready for what's coming next for you guys or whatever, we can put that up as a billboard as well.
Yeah, awesome. Yeah.
And like I mentioned, I think we're going to come and visit you on one of your Twitter Spaces calls as well. But like maybe, Corey, I think we have a few kicking around. Maybe we can give a few, passports out to the Kawakami community so they can just come in and check out the builds and, come and visit us, over and see what you guys have been building and potentially even, drop in and see the progress of what you guys are building in DGen 1. Like you said, it's kind of ironic too that it's so close to spawn. I don't know, like if your heart was tearing a little bit for how many times you walked from his plot. Like I think that story might have been after, but like it just kind of worked out perfect, right? That's really good.
Yeah, it'll definitely be a lot more convenient than the first time for sure.
So yeah, well, again, I guess the deadline for the chess tournament, which gives away a really nice bulk kind of payment, enough to get you whitelisted for the upcoming drop, and then a little bit extra according to Forrest. In the Discord is wrapping up today or tomorrow, depending upon which time zone you live in. So if you're a good chess player and you want to hang out, go over to the Kawakami Discord and do that. The other way that you can do it, I forget the number for us. What was that? If you want to be on the whitelist, how many? You said it was about $40, but 100 million.
Yeah.
So yeah, definitely plug into that if you're interested for this drop. Now, I do have one question when it comes to the game. Are the NFTs going to, I would imagine they are, but can you reveal what sort of value the NFTs will have in the game? How is the game going to be connected to this initial drop?
Sure, I can answer that if you want, Forrest.
Sure.
So the Gen 0 NFTs, which are our first ones, so the main utility of those is staking for KAWA. There's a staking pool for our token, and this staking pool is going to be filled with KAWA that we buy. We can't print KAWA; it already exists. It's trading. It has a market cap. It's on dexes, etc. So you stake the Gen Zeros for KAWA, and then after a period of around 30 days, you can sell it for profit or money if you want, or you can keep the token. But our Gen 1 drop essentially is going to be sold in just KAWA. And you will earn enough KAWA from staking the Gen Zeros to mint a Gen 1 for free. just with KAWA. Or if you don't want to, if you don't own a Gen 1, then you can just buy Gen 1s directly. As for what the NFTs do, so the Gen Zeros acts as a character in the game. It's a premium character, and you also get airdropped a free character as well. The characters in our game are intended to be very, 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 very low cost, super low barrier to entry. Because we want it so you can pick up an NFT for not very much and play our game and see what it's like. But then the rest of the Gen 1s, now these are all land plots which are tiered by rarity, and the rarest ones there's a 0.3% chance to get those ones, and they're going to be our game essentially. So as for further details, like I said, the white paper is going to be released this week. On our spaces this week, we're going to be talking about some details of the game, which we're excited about. And then I think by the time you guys come on our spaces, probably next week now. Then
Hey, Golfies.
Have that information available.
Hey, Golfies. Who's on first?
Who's on first?
There's a not 0.31% chance. Yeah, I love that. That's great.
Yeah,
I love it. No, it's really cool. Yeah, we're gonna come on. We could have come on this week, but then that means I have to actually promise to be up at 4:30 a.m. Not sleep in, and that's not going to go well for our relationship going forward, because I don't want to be flaky. So yeah, we'll do something next week. We'll figure out a good time, and I'll be there for sure, and maybe Corey, depending on the time of day, he can join us too. But I'm excited to see what you guys do, and definitely come back and keep us posted anytime. And if you ever want to use, where we had all the alpha.com to write an explanatory post on how the game will work or how all of these things will plug in, definitely do that.
Yeah, but you guys should be the first major drop to take us up on that. It's completely dumb that we've been saying this for a couple of weeks and everyone's like, oh, did they really mean? Yes, we fucking do. Make up a whole thing about this. Make us part of your marketing game plan. That is going to get published on where we hide all the alpha.com. We're going to push that all over the place. It'll just, it'll be good. And then once you guys get a little bump from that, then maybe it'll be easier, Jimmy, for us to convince people that, no, we actually want to, promote everybody who's part of our ecosystem. It's kind of what we do.
Well, and yeah, as Corey, always says, metaverse first, right? We're here, we're doing cool things. We're in the game. We have this token, this internal economy and stuff like that. But metaverse is nothing without its members. We've seen that across other metaverses. Not trying to stir shit. I'm just saying, the community that we have here, right? The community
a lot of
that
fancy,
we have here,
empty shit out there,
right? Is absolutely amazing. So, you guys definitely are more than welcome to publish whatever you need to publish to get people to look at you. I mean, we're giving you an embassy plot for a reason, and we want to give you the most value out of that embassy plot, which includes coming on and giving us updates. Throwing your amazing game NFT tokenomic model out there for people to learn about and people to see. So,
love it.
That's awesome.
So yeah, we'll definitely keep in touch with you guys. I'm excited to see what you guys do with the plot and the gallery. Corey and I are grinding hard in different ways. Sometimes we don't even have time to talk to one another, which is a little bit bizarre. In preparation for this whole Ethereum launch, essentially. So we're going to be in and out for the next couple of weeks here and there, but there's a lot going on. If you're not part of it, make sure that you plug into our Discord. The links are below. We're at the point right now where we have we have events happening multiple times every week. I think we're sitting on, and this is me and a person who's trying to keep up. I think we're sitting on 10 to 12 proposals in the DAO that I haven't read, right? And this is since 12 hours ago. This isn't new, right? There's tons of community engagement. There's tons of community interaction. A lot of them are pre-proposals, which just need a quorum vote, and the state will count for that. But definitely plug yourself into that. And if you have any questions, pop into the Discord and ask, because we've got a whole team of amazing people who are heading up communities. Heading up committees of amazing people that Corey and I are probably not even aware of half of what's going on right now, right? Like there's some really interesting things.
That's a good thing. Keeping busy, for sure.
Yeah, right. Definitely been busy. So thanks for joining us, Golfies. Thanks for joining us, Forrest. It was wonderful to finally meet you both. If you guys have any parting words. Can one trade some material for an NFT? I don't know what this means, TC.
Maybe they want to trade like just stacks of stone and diamonds for land plot.
Jesus, we're getting hammered today. What is going on? Like,
fuck overpriced Tinder. Okay, buddy.
What is
goodbye now?
Yeah, I don't know what's happening here.
Like Forrest and I are just talking about how much we love our significant others. They're like, yeah, but this Tinder clone. Fuck off. Anyway.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it's never dull. It's never dull. I mean, one thing, TC, and we've talked about this before. One thing we're going to be doing with Uplift is, you could crystallize Upliftium as an NFT, right? Crystallizing in-game stuff so that people can buy and sell it on the open market as NFTs is coming. Like we're going to be doing that.
Awesome. That's awesome.
That's
amazing. I'm glad I've got plenty of Upliftium for the materials I'm going to need.
I also want to do a special congratulations to the recent announcement of the marketing committee. That's really exciting. Sam's been doing a bang up job, heading that up. And there was a DAO proposal, and we got some really cool people that I'm humbled to be able to have a position on that committee as well. But Frame Games, Mickey from Roundtable Educators, who does all of those awesome playback videos. We got Scrawn, which is actually right next to where we were today, the little ant on the 3D map where Golfies was showing us around is Scrawn. And there's one other person that I'm totally forgetting, and I'm really sorry about that. But we got an all-star cast of marketing people, and that's exciting. So if you're interested in committees, definitely plug into the ones. But there were a few people that didn't make the marketing committee cut. But I would say as well, I read through everyone's description, and there is a lot of people who were interested in marketing that wanted to create things, and you might even want to touch base with Dennis, because he's heading up the creative committee, and there might be a role for you there as well to give him a hand doing amazing things. So Corey, that's all I got for today, man.
Yeah, I think the only other thing I'd love to leave people with, and hopefully you guys can come as well, Friday 7 p.m. We're doing the happy hour Twitter Spaces, hosted by the Uplift World Twitter channel. And we're all going to meet in world at the Times Square thing that is just south of the UpLifters Tower in Genesis.
Which time zone is that?
Eastern Standard Time.
Got you. Understood.
Yep.
Awesome.
Yep.
Genesis spawn, go a little bit southwest, follow the river. When you get to the Class Art Gallery, go south and you'll find it. It took me a really long time to be able to find it. I went the wrong way every single.
You can just go due south almost to grab it, because you'll see UpLifters Tower and the team tower there right away.
Okay, I'll use the map as I go.
There you go.
To do.
I plan on dropping in, so I'll see you guys there.
That'll be awesome.
It wasn't that bad. And yeah, I also as well, we want to kind of encourage people to we're pretty good at this, but we want to encourage people to introduce themselves and their projects on our Twitter Spaces, in-game experiences as well, right? The last one that we did was a couple weeks ago because of NFT NYC, but it was great hearing from the Meta Art Club. It was great hearing from Ape Swap. It was great hearing from all of those projects about what they're doing. So yeah, Metaverse first. Thanks for joining us, guys. If you guys hang out a little bit, I got a couple things I want to ask you, so don't disappear. But for us, we'll see you guys soon. Maybe tomorrow, maybe some other day.